On the 1st of July, a new law of consent got established in Sweden. After a lot of hard work, FATTA had reached one of their goals, changing the law in order to change the way we look at sex crimes. Prior to this, it wasn't obvious that one needs a confirmation of consent in order to have sex with somebody. This new law is a big step, but the work against sexual violence is not complete until we have established a culture of consent. To achieve this, we believe it's important to target young people who are in the early stages of sex orientation, an age where norms and behaviors are not fully established. The problems we want to tackle are the lack of conversation about sex and interpersonal relationships, which can cause disorientation and confusion about important topics such as consent. The second problem is not enough education in school, since many teachers and teenagers think it's embarrassing to talk about sex. And last but not the least, the lack of role models. Instead, easily accessible porn serves as a guide of what sex is about.
By using education, discussion, and reflection, our goal is to help youth realize that they are in control of their own lives and decisions. We want them to understand the balance between responsibility and rights, to provide them with the ability to manage their sexual relations throughout life in a thoughtful, empowered, and responsible way. We believe this is the way to reach a consent culture.
So, we asked ourselves, how do we attract a younger audience? By using their role models and influencers, of course. The solution: a YouTube talk show called FATTA, the talk show. Diverse influencers are invited together with real experts to talk about interpersonal relationships, sex, and consent. In this way, we can support education and create an open conversation in an entertaining and informative way, and at the same time reach out to a broad crowd. By using polls and letting the audience send in questions, they will get the chance to affect the content on FATTA, the talk show. We are convinced that conversation should take place in a way that youths understands. We also want to show that education and creation of culture can take place in other channels than only in the classroom. Together, we walk towards a culture of consent, as natural as the air we breathe.